Welcome back, aliens. My name is Navin Reddy, and let's continue with this series on JavaScript. Now, in this video, we'll talk about logical operators. Now, why do we need them? So let's say we have, again, let's go with the variables. Let's say we have x equal to 7, we have y. In fact, we can also use commas here. So if you want to define multiple variables, we can do that. So we can have, let's say, y equal to 8, and let's say z is equal to 9. So we have these three values, right? And then I want to perform some comparisons. We have seen them, right? We can use less than, greater than, equal to. Here, I want to perform this operation. So let's say I have a data. Again, we can go with a data variable, or what makes sense is also use a variable name as result, right? So I want to compare two values here. So let's say I want to compare if x is greater than y. Now see the resultant of this. So if you perform this operation, the result would be true or false, right? It will be false in this case. Oh, we are not printing it. So yes, it will be false in this case, and you can see we got false because this is smaller, right? Okay, let's say this is small, we should be getting true, okay? Now let's say I want to perform two operations. I want to compare two values, and then I want to print true. What I'm saying is, I want this x to be less than y, and I also want x to be less than z. Can we do this? Can I perform these two comparisons in one line? So that's my first comparison, which I want it to be true. And second one is also I want to be true. How can we do that? It's very simple. Just say x less than z. So we have x less than y and then x less than z. But you can see it is giving you actually errors. What is that? It is giving you some equal to symbol. Maybe it is saying you should use equal to symbol here. But we don't want to do that. So basically we have two comparisons here and I want to combine them. And that's why we have option of logical operators. Now before going ahead, we have to first understand the truth table. So whenever you want to combine two comparisons and then based on those two comparisons, you want to find the final value. So of course, right, this will give you a different Boolean value. So this will give you one Boolean value, and then this second one will give you second Boolean value. So if both are giving you true or false or true or false, I want to combine them. Now based on that, we can use certain operators here. We can use AND operator. In mathematical terms, we use a dot operator there. We can also use OR operator. So this is referred as plus. So you can use plus. And then we can use NOT operator. And this can be used with exclamation. So we have dot, plus, or not. So this is in mathematical forms. So yeah, so in mathematical we use tilde sign if I'm not wrong. So basically we use those symbols there, right? Now what's important is in programming, specifically in JavaScript, we use ampersand symbol here, and then for OR we use a pipe symbol, and for NOT we use exclamation. So these are the symbols we have to use. But what is AND, OR, and NOT? So let's talk about them. So if you look at this table now, so let's say we have two comparisons and each will give its own value. So instead of going for comparisons, let's go focus on the values. So let's say we have two things. We have true and true. Now when you want to combine them, based on certain conditions you want to combine them. Example, let's say I want to go live. Okay, so I want to go live on YouTube. What are the conditions to go live on YouTube? The first condition is it should be Sunday. Okay, and the second condition is I have my camera charged. Okay, so I have these two conditions. It should be Sunday and I should have my camera charged. If it is not Sunday and even if my camera is charged, I will not be going live. Second one, it is Sunday but my camera is not charged. I cannot go actually live on Sunday because I don't have my camera charged. My battery is not charged. Third situation, it is Sunday and my camera battery is charged. The fourth condition, it's not Sunday and not even my camera battery is charged. Right, so I will not be going live. So I will go live if the output is true. So how it will be true? If both are true, right? So that is the AND condition. So it should be Sunday and my camera battery should be charged. So that's the AND operator, right? So we use AND operator there. How about OR operator? So let's say this Sunday, I know about it. I just have two other comparisons now. What if my camera is not charged? Maybe I have a phone which is charged, right? So I can go live using phone as well, right? So either my camera has to be charged or my mobile phone has to be charged. So we are using OR operator, right? So let's say in the first condition, both are charged. Awesome, I can use anything. I should go live on Sunday. And we know it is Sunday today, right? Next, my camera is charged, my phone is not charged. I can still go live. My camera is not charged, my phone is charged. I can still go live. Both are not charged. I cannot go live. That is OR operator. Either of one has to be charged. So what is NOT operator here? So NOT operator will simply take the input and it will reverse it. If it is true, it will give you false. right? So that's how we can use it. In fact, you will understand the actual use of it in the upcoming videos, right? But as of now, remember this. Okay, so we do this with the help of truth table, which you just saw on the screen. So in this case, I want this both to be true if you want the result to be true. In that case, you will be using AND operator. But which AND? So basically, AND will also work with bitwise. Again, we have not talked about bitwise, so we'll talk about that later. As of now, if you want to use AND, we have to use 2 ampersand because 1 ampersand is dedicated for the bitwise operators. So to differentiate between bitwise and comparisons, we use double ampersand here. Okay, so now if you run this code, you can see both has to be true, then it will give you true. And if you run this code, you can see we got true. But what if the first condition is true, the second one is false? I will make it 5. So 7 is not less than 5. In this case, it will give you false because 1 is true, second is false, the last result is false. But what if I use a OR operator here? Now OR says even if 1 is true, it's true. So the first condition is true, the second one is false, ultimately you will get true, right? But yeah, what if both are false? Example, I will make this as true. Now if you can see y is smaller, z is smaller, so it will be false because both are false. Right, so this is how you can use it. Okay, so result is printing true and false, right? Okay, what I will do now is I will just go back here and I will say data is equal to, and I will say n, and this n I want to store the reverse of result. So if the result is true, I will say false. If the result is false, I will say true. How can we do that? We can use a not operator. So we can say not result. So result is true, it will give you false. If result is false, it will give you true. And let's also print n here. So we are printing result and as well as n, and if you can see the output, the result is false, the output is true, the n is true, right? So that's how we can use logical operators. So just remember this, we have AND, OR and NOT. We will use that in upcoming videos. So once we talk about if conditions or for loop, we can use this way. So that's it from this video. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know in the comment section and do subscribe for further videos. Bye bye.